at the Glebe fishery today, and we've actually come down here to surprise David Preston, who was doing a little bit of, I think he'll try and tell us it's product testing. To me, it looks like fishing.
Oh, no, it's work.
Is it work?
Oh, yeah. I really do not enjoy it. I hate it every moment, and I'm doing it for design purposes.
For the love of science?
Yeah.
A nice carp, that one. So interestingly, David's down here on a lake called Uglies, Lake 2 at the Glebe. Wonderful lake.
It suits me. I feel at home at Uglies.
Lots and lots of carp in here. David, why have you chosen this lake as opposed to like a more difficult lake with some bigger fish?
Well, I want feedback. I want feedback fast. A lot of fishing specimen lakes is all about location, patience, waiting, and then some of it is the bait and the rigs.
Yeah.
I want to make sure the bait is right, and that means I've got to catch a lot of fish. I've got to see what their reactions are fast, so I can learn fast. So then I can come up with products, with baits, which I think have got a chance of ticking your boxes.
Love it. Well,
and then I do the prototype thing.
Is now a good time to get you to take me through what you've brought out lately, or what you've got planned?
Yeah. I mean, so just remember that the whole purpose of this prototype stuff that I do on Fuca carpers is to develop a whole new complete range of carp fishing bait. But not like everyone else's, where, oh, this one is chocolate mint flavour. Oh wow, okay. And we've selected only the freshest ingredients and mixed them by hand. No.
Sounds like Marks and Spencer's.
All that goes without saying. I want these things to catch. I want them to be different. I want them to catch fish fast, or as quick as is possible. And for that, we've developed the micelle technology, the Fish Accelerant stuff, which gets all the attractants out into the water quickly, so that you get bites quicker. It really is as simple and as complicated as that.
Right. Okay.
So if you want me to show you some stuff,
I'd love to see what we've got out at the moment, and also what's coming next for our Fuca carpers, if possible.
Well, it just so happens I've got some stuff here. So this is where we have basically where we are, what we've got, what we've completed. So we've got this Monster Fish Accelerant, really thick. It's got the accelerant in it, which takes the monster attractants out into the water. It's very sticky and very stiff, so it sticks to things that you want it to stick to, whether it be a method feeder or a stick, or inside a bag or on a bag or a boilie or whatever. It sticks to it all the way down to 20 foot of water, and then it slow timed release of attractants over a matter of hours.
So what's the difference between that and Sensate Fish Accelerant?
Sensate Fish Accelerant, first of all, has got Sensate attractants in it, mixed with the Fish Accelerant, which is a dispersal system. And that mixture of attractants, 8 really fantastic attractants that proved themselves over decades. That particular combination we've called Sensate, and it works with all course fish. The Monster Fish Accelerant is again Fish Accelerant as the dispersal agent, and the Monster is the name we've given to this particular combination of attractants.
Makes total sense. And that's out now for people on the Fuca carpers to buy?
Because we're still developing these.
Yep.
We're still getting feedback. So we first of all send out like 50 lots of everything when we do a prototype thing on Fuca carpers or Facebook. And then if we're pretty much there, we then put them at a half price on our shop, Fuca shop, in the club Fuca prototypes section. And we sell them for half price because we still want to make sure the feedback comes in and tells us if we need to tweak anything.
So that's on the proviso that people give feedback.
Yeah, they have to. Yeah, the only reason is half price. We haven't launched it through the shops or anything. It's just there so we get the feedback, We sell it for half price. Next year we'll be launching a whole range. So where have we got to on the range? We've got this Monster Fish Accelerant, this thick stuff. We have got these Boilie carp pellets.
I've seen you catch a lot of carp on these last few weeks.
Oh, they're lovely. They're quite soft, so you can't stick them on a hair or whatever, a bait screw, and leave them out overnight, because if there's any little fish around, they'll nick it because they like it. But when you want to catch quick on a short session and you're fishing intensely, you know where the fish are and you're fishing there. These are fantastic. They've got the Monster Fish Accelerant in there all the way through them. They soften from the outside over a matter of hours. Anything that touches them just falls in love with them, and you get really good bites. This one is pop-ups, but we've wrapped them. I don't think everyone maybe someone's done a wrapped pop-up. If I can break this, pop-ups are always tough, aren't they? There you are, look.
Wow, flow inside, isn't it?
And
Proper flow.
And you can see the wrap on them.
Absolutely.
That. So that they give off, again, loads of Monster Fish Accelerant.
I was just going to ask, is that what they're wrapped in? Is it? Is some sort of derivative of Monster? Yeah.
Yeah, they all got them, all the carp range, Monster Fish Accelerant, all the way through them, so that we got this massive amount of attractant going on, which pulls the fish in. That's the only way fish know something's there, apart from seeing something. The only way they know something's there is worth investigating is through their sense of smell and taste. So they need to smell it in the water. So the smell has to get out from your boilie or whatever into the water around it. And most boilies do exactly the opposite. They lock it all in. So that's why we do those. Here's another one. These are all random. This is carp stick mix. It's really a bag and stick mix. So this is already pre-glugged. It's squeeze ready. If I took them out now, squeeze it like that,
Yep.
they stay together. But you put them in water and they fall apart.
Now, tell me if I'm wrong, but I seem to recall a conversation with a friend of mine who got some of that and was carp fishing a lot, and that's been ridiculously popular. It's been out of stock for a while, hasn't it?
Oh yeah. We just thought we'd do a few thousand bags and get the feedback, and it'd last for ages. But they just sold out.
Is it micro pellets in there?
Yeah, the micro pellets. There's a lot more than just micro pellets in there, but basically, yeah. So if you use a stick mix, you want to know that in the water it will break down quickly, because if it doesn't, if there's a solid stick there that doesn't dissolve, doesn't fall apart, then you're probably going to get a bite on the stick rather than your hook bait, and then you've got a missed run. So these do, it doesn't matter how hard you squeeze them, they will fall apart. Great in a bag. You can also use them on the method feeder. They work on a method feeder. So yeah, and they're pre-glugged, PVA friendly, so when you mix your own, you've always got to think about, will this melt the mesh or the bag too quickly, or will it stop the mesh or the bag from dissolving at all and slow everything down? This is already pre-glugged, absolutely perfect. Same as this, PVA friendly. What else we got? Got a Boilie coating powder. So again,
I'm going to guess that's powder for coating boilies, is it?
oh yeah, it's good.
Bloody hell.
Good point.
I bet you can see why you took me on now, can't you?
So that there is, there are other coating powders out there, other carp bait brands of coating powders, but this has got the Monster Fish Accelerant in it again. So you've got that incredible dispersal and the fantastic attractants. But more than that, this is not just any old powder. So you wet your boilies, you shake them around to coat them, then you put some of this on, it sticks to it. You can immediately put some more liquid on, whatever the liquid is, whether it's this or your favourite attractant, or even water. Put some more liquid on and coat them again and again and again. You can build
You can
them
almost
up
build
instantly.
a bit of a coating.
Yeah, and it's setting to a degree enough for you to be able to put the next coat on every time you do it. So within a minute and a half, you can put 3 coats on.
Brilliant.
Whereas typically you have to leave it overnight to dry enough to be able to put the next coat on. So it's good.
And again, powered by Monster.
Monster Fish Accelerant. Here's the latest one. Well, actually, nearly the latest. Well, one of the latest ones. These are 4mm softened feed pellets.
Now, they're of great interest to me as a match angler. What would a carp angler use them for then?
Who knows? You can put them in bags, you put them in sticks, they will break down.
Can you put them on a method feeder?
They're squeeze ready.
Oh,
again,
squeeze
remember?
ready, of course. It'd put
Yeah.
on a method feeder.
You could put them on a method feeder if you wanted to. I know more and more carpers are using method feeders of different sorts. These will break down. Squeeze them really hard in the water, they'll break down. It means you can cast out and they're not going to fall off, but when they're in the water they will break down. They're PVA friendly in bags and everything, so really interesting. And they're absolutely soaked. They're soft. They're soaked in Monster Fish Accelerant again. I know I'm repeating it, but it's this thread of steel that goes through all that stuff.
The backbone, if you will.
Fish Accelerant, and in carp stuff it's Monster Fish Accelerant.
And there's more.
Oh yeah. So let me just repeat, all these are pretty well, I'm pretty sure they're ready for production if we chose to go into production, which we're not going to do this year, but we're very close. If we'll still keep on getting feedback, and someone might say, oh yeah, you need to do this, or would it be better if, and we can tweak them. But it's all aiming for next year. But it's pretty well sorted now. They're really, really good, and they've proved themselves. These are hook baits. These are wrapped boilies. And again, they're wrapped in Monster Fish Accelerant.
Okay.
So, let's have a look. So they're quite a thick coating on the outside. Look at that. So
just gonna ask, what's the difference between a wrapped boilie and a coated boilie?
None really.
None. Right. Okay.
So there you are. Look at that.
They are thicker, aren't they? Thick. It's more coated, is it? Is that the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all that coating is given off attractant. I call normal boilies boring boilies because everything's locked in.
Yeah.
Because they're designed to fend off small fish and just still be there till the big fish you want to catch, big enough to eat the boilies, comes along. Unfortunately, that means they're boiled. Unfortunately, that means that everything is locked inside, and people have tried to do things over the years by making them more porous. And I started wrapping boilies a long time ago. I call them tuna wraps, and that kicked off, and other people now do it. And some of them are quite good, but they haven't got Monster Fish Accelerant, which is like really pulls fish in. Now we're just about to do a prototype.
Sorry, David. Just while them two are next to each other there, that's an example, and that one's a pop-up on the left, isn't it? But
Yeah.
So the one that you're saying is wrapped there, that's got like probably 3 times as much coated on it. Is that the key difference?
No, the key difference is
Obviously, a pop-up floats. Yeah.
floats.
Yeah, I get that.
And that one sinks.
Right, with you.
That's
okay.
it. That's it. These are boilies. These are light wrapped. So these are hook baits.
Yep.
These are light wrapped.
Light
boilies.
wrapped. Okay.
Yeah. Which means, well, actually, I've got one. There you are.
Very lightly wrapped. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
A mil or 2 max in it on that.
Yeah. Well, it's enough to liven up your swim.
Yep.
Let the fish know what's going on. There's something there worth investigating. But these will be sold. I mean, you can't sell hook baits by the kilo.
Okay.
It just costs too much. But you can sell these by the kilo. And we're about to do a prototype very shortly with, we're just going to get them out there. So we're going to do like 4 kilo batch with something like probably some wrapped pop-ups like these, Monster wrapped pop-ups.
So you'll almost sell them the feed and the hook bait together. Sort
Yeah,
of.
through Club Fuka, because I want the feedback, and we'll do a really good deal because we want them to get out there. We want people to use them as they would use them, find out how they're using them, and get all the feedback. So just keep in touch, join the Fuka Carpers group, and keep in touch with what's happening. 'Cause that's where we announce what we're giving away. This is.
There's more in the box.
Yeah, I've forgotten about this.
It's alive.
I know. This is alive. This is a ferment starter for maize and cut maize and whole maize, and basically you use that. That will do about ferment 20 kilos, probably more than that, probably 40 kilos thinking about it, because you need about half a bottle for 20 kilos of maize, and you just ferment it, and it's one of the most attractive things to carp is fermented products,
Is
fermented baits.
that something that's like a pocket-friendly bulk feed then? Is that something you might use for pre-baiting, say, or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you just use it like, if you do cut maize, you can use it like hemp.
Right, okay.
I mean, I caught two biggest fish out of Ashby, 54, single scale 54 and moon scale at 44, I think it was, in just two very short sessions using fermented maize.
Right.
Fermented
Feeding
cut
that.
maize.
Right.
So, I mean, it's absolutely, it's probably the cheapest thing you can do, because a sack of maize, I don't know what they are now, 15, 20 kilo for a 10 or 12 quid or something.
Wow.
And
So
you-
it is like pocket-friendly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing is, this is incredibly attractive on its own. I mean, earlier on, well, I stuck a bit in the edge, and suddenly we got all these carp in the edge, so ripping up the bottom. So, I don't know what we're going to do with this. If people want it, and they seem to, we will keep on doing it and do different versions. But that was just me thinking, I wonder if people are interested in this, and they are. Then one which I haven't. These are brand new. These are wafters, coated monster
Wow.
Fish Accelerant wrapped wafters.
Wow.
So they're the same. They've got they're really tough, proper hook bait. Can't really see the coating on them, but they're wrapped, so they give out a lot of attractant. I don't know whether you'll see whether it sinks slowly or not. Well, you can hear.
Not
You can
quite.
hear.
Oh, it can.
It's just
wafted.
about floating.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. And they're very resistant. They'll last longer than a 14mm one of them.
Right.
So,
Well,
yeah.
you've been a very, very busy man these last few months, haven't you? Looking at this lot.
Well, everybody's been busy. Everybody's been contributing to this. All, thousands and thousands of members on the Fuka Carpers are all giving us the comments on them. Even if they don't actually get given any, because we only give about 50 at a time away, and even if they don't go and buy some at half price off the Club Fuka on the Shopify shop, Fuka shop, even if they don't buy any and they never use it, what they say when they're talking about it, when we're asking them their opinion, is really important. I mean, I never use anything like that, or I always do this when I fish, in conjunction with whatever it is we're talking about. It's really, really, really useful. So we're all working together to make this range. And as I said, it's not a range like anyone else's.
Absolutely. So, to get your hands on any of these products, check out the Club Fuka section of the Fuka website. They're not all on there at the moment. Some are coming soon. Some might even be out of stock, but they'll probably be coming back in at some point. So keep your eye on there.
And join the Facebook group.
The Fuka Carpers.
Fuka Carpers.
And that's where you give your feedback.
Yeah.
And can people make suggestions on there to other products they might want to see as well?
Yeah. That's it. People are doing that all the time. They'd say, have you ever thought about this? You ever thought about that? There's some really good ideas.
Brilliant. Well, there you are, folks. So it's your chance to have your say as well, and maybe get your ideas brought to life by one of angling's great innovators.
Who's that?
Well, I was on about you, but I've probably kept you from fishing for long enough now. It's about time you got back to it.
You slowed down my fast feedback. Well, all I'm doing here is working out what works.
Well, get back to it. Enjoy your day, and exciting times for the Fuka Carp range.